Married to Medicine. First of all, as I've said many times in my reviews, that if I can remember if a celebrity has a birthday or if it's like an album anniversary or something, then I will shout it out if I can remember, and I did remember. So first of all, let me give a. I think I posted it. Let me give a happy birthday shout out to the beautiful Shalom Blac, fellow YouTuber, beauty guru. I'm sure you guys seen her many times. She's stunning. Shouts out to her. She turned 24 today. Now, as far as albums, happy 37th anniversary to Prince's 1999 album, darling, which came out in 1999. No, it didn't. It came out in 1982 on this day, the 27th of October. I also want to give two happy 21st album anniversaries one to Total off their second album and their last album, group Total, album called Kima, Keisha, and Pam. Y'all know Bad Boy. And also Faith Evans' album, Keep the Faith. Probably, is that my favorite Faith Evans album? Probably, or my second favorite. All the hits on there, child. I'll never let you go. Oh. It's another one. I never knew there was a love like this before. What's another one? We can dance, 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 clap your hands, 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 all night long. Happy days are here. Yes. And lastly, happy album anniversary to SWB, darling. Their debut album, It's About Time, came out 27 years ago, darling, in 1992 on this day. So, you know, of course, all the hits again. Downtown, Human Nature Remix, Right Here, which is, you know, the Human Nature Remix, whatever. I'm So Into You. Anything you want me to do. Yes. So, shouts out to all those lovely ladies and gents. Okay. Let me give a shout out to Miss Quad. Miss Quad posted a tweet. She says that thank you so much for supporting Cooking with Miss Quad and making Cooking with Miss Quad live, laugh, love, and eat a #1 bestseller. So shouts out to Miss Quad. I'm very proud of Miss Quad. I really am. You know, at the end of the day, I am quite proud of Miss Quad, and you know, I think she's a beautiful woman, and much success to Miss Quad. But Miss Quad, I'm gonna have to read you in this review, honey. I love you. Then I'm gonna have to give it to you just a little bit. Okay. So the episode actually began with Miss Quad. She was at Barnes and Nobles, and she was having a book signing, and there was a lot of people there, a lot of little cute babies and all that good stuff. I was just like, oh, that's so sweet that they showed up for Miss Quad. It was lovely. So Heavenly ended up showing up. Contessa, was it Heavenly, Contessa, and Toya? Or was it Heavenly, Contessa, Simone, Heavenly, Contessa, Jackie? It was something like that. But it was definitely Heavenly and Contessa. And somebody else. Contessa looked real good. Contessa looked like a snack. Contessa looked really good this episode. I love her confessional looks, real nice, thick, look like it's human hair wig, which is new for Contessa. So, you know, that looks really nice on her. Heavenly's hair, though. I don't like, there's a lot of blondes on Married to Medicine now, and I don't really know how I feel about it. There's a lot of blondes. Y'all know I was blonde for a long time, you know. I love a good black blonde, but you just have to find that shade that works for you. And that weird, odd, gold orange shade or whatever the heck it is on Heavenly, it's just not it. Not the best picture. But it's just not it. It looks like doll hair. It just looks it's that shade that just looks plastic. And I don't know. It could be, darling. I don't know. So yeah, Heavenly was in the back. She was complaining because they had to wait. I'm like, well, hell, y'all can't get in front of the people in line. Like, we know y'all are part of the cast and stuff. I mean, we know who y'all is and everything. I mean, but y'all can't jump the people in line, Heavenly. I was just like, Lord, Heavenly was over. She was like, I know we ain't got the damn wait. Too funny. Let me see. Heavenly said the quad should just call the book Eat Bitch, Eat by Yourself. I was like, Lord have mercy. Then then Heavenly went down all Quad's many downfalls in with the marriage and the pup thing that she had about the dogs. And she of course she had to bring Mariah into it and said, her relationship with Mariah, etc. Let me see. Jackie had a scene with her husband, Curtis. They're renovating their home, and I don't care. Okay, so Contessa had a scene with her husband, the kids, and her dad. She talked about the struggles of her dad in the past, substance abuse struggles, and now he's quite ill, but he's still pushing through, and his relationship with Contessa is beautiful. Contessa, she really resents Scott for in a way making her quit, by saying that the kids need you, etc. And the kids do need their mother. They do. But I believe that she was already a few months into her program, and she only had like a year left to quit, and already waste all that money is a little ridiculous to me. We love the kids, but bump them damn kids, child. You better finish your schooling. You don't wasted all this money in this program just because your husband can't take it. If y'all don't get a nanny and call it a day, child. So Contessa, and everybody was sitting at the table, and she started asking her father questions, about do you think I'm a quitter because I quit my program? Scott interject, didn't even let Daddy answer the question. Contessa was just like, I'm talking to my daddy, and Scott, he didn't have any words, darling. He didn't have nothing to say. So the daddy was just like, no, you're not a quitter and stuff. Y'all just said you just had to do what you had to do. I was like, Lord, Contessa, just gone back to school, girl. Call it a day. She even suggested that her father babysit the kids. So I'm sitting here looking like, this man is not physically able to be bothered with 3 kids, child. Especially that little bitty one, child. She's a handful. So it's just like, no. Let me see. Simone had a scene with her boys. Her oldest son, he's, I believe, in between colleges, or he wants to attend a certain college, or just left a college, or got put out to school for grades, or I don't know. But anyway, he's trying to go back to college, and he's trying to go to some of the most prestigious colleges there is, where you got to be on your mess, darling. You got to be on your ish, and Simone is just pretty much trying to mentally prepare him for that. And just, letting him know that, basically he's super spoiled. And Simone's just like, look, I didn't grow up like you boys. I knew if I wanted a Mozzie outside that I had to finish school, that I had to work. And I was just like, come on, Simone. Simone is a great mom. Simone really has a lot of real, honest conversations with her sons. And you know, I can appreciate that. Let me see. Contessa took her father to go get his teeth done by Heavenly. She had already seen his teeth before, so I'm assuming this is like a follow-up appointment or something. You know, Papa had a grill, Contessa daddy, and I was just like, come on, daddy. You know, it was lovely to see. Contessa gave him, Heavenly gave Contessa's father a beautiful smile, and you know, that's amazing. Okay. Mariah had a scene with her and her family, sister, mama included, her husband, the kids, etc. You know, they're celebrating Ramadan, darlings, and you know, now I don't know if the kids had got up and left or not at this moment, but all of a sudden they started talking crap about Quad. Now, Quad, she mentioned at the beginning of the episode that she's gonna have a book launch, you know, party moment, you know, cooking with Quad, and you know, she was gonna you know, have that, and that ended up being at the end of the episode. Well, you know, towards the end of the episode. And so, you know, Mariah was salty about the fact that Quad didn't invite her. She was. And so all of a sudden her sister Lake started calling Quad a hoe, said that she always been a hoe and all this other kind of stuff. I'm just like, Lord. I don't even think the kids done left the table. I was like, what is going on? Oh, God. This is a part of the reason the ladies don't like you, Mariah. Because you bring other people into it. It's multiple things. But you bring your sister and your mom and all that into the mess. But on the flip side, I'm sure in Mariah's defense, when you're around a bunch of people that's not for you, or you're not sure that's for you, it's nice to be around people that you know for a fact got your back. You know, so it's difficult being the only person over here while everybody else is over here all the time, and you got to deal with them, but you know they don't really like you. So you're just constantly by yourself. So sometimes you're constantly on the defense mode because you possibly have to battle verbally, maybe physically, 7+ people. So it's just like, child, of course I'm gonna be defensive. Child, all y'all people coming at me at one time, let's go. But I thought that conversation was very inappropriate, and for what? Let me see. So everybody's getting ready for a Quad's party. Everybody's dressed up in white. It looked lovely. Let me see. All the ladies sit down. We at the party. It was really nice. We see all the Sister Circle girls: Selena Johnson, Rashawn Alim. And you know, all the ladies are sitting down talking. You know, they started talking about, you know, Simone. They started talking about gifts. I believe Heavenly said that she left her gift for Quad at the house. It was a vibrator, I believe. And Simone gave Quad some kind of feel good, smell good spray for everything that's going on down there. I'm like, is y'all trying to say that Miss Quad stank? What y'all trying to do? Like, it was just, you know, it was a little odd because their gifts only had value down there. It only had usefulness down there in that area, guys. So, is y'all trying to say something without actually saying it? Ooh, child, Miss Quad, let me find out you run that mouth and don't wash that thing out. I don't know. It's alleged. But anyway, you know, Toya said, you know, don't let no man taste you before you taste yourself. I was like, all right, Miss Toya. Heavenly, she kept saying, I wonder what I taste like. Jackie said, you probably taste like Cheetos. Hot Cheetos, honey. That was funny. Let me see. Miss Quad ended up getting a new car that I think she ordered and paid for herself, and she was shocked that it came today. And so, you know, the food looked good. Miss Quad looked like she can cook, and you know, like I said, much success to Miss Quad. I'm very, 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 very proud of her as a black woman, and you know, she's just doing her thing. Doing her thing as a black woman, as a dark-skinned black woman. It's just, come on, sis. I'm very proud of Miss Quad. I am. But, just because I'm very proud of her, I also have to read her, just like I do everybody else, when it's appropriate. Now, I'm going to have to sting you in your new wig, Quad, a little bit. Because, so, Miss Quad, she got up there, right? She got up on the mic, you know, she's very extra, told people to stop chewing, stop talking, stop breathing so she can talk. It's like, here we go. Y'all know Quad real long-winded, y'all. So Quad got up there, you know, she's been through a rough year last year, and, you know, but through the trials and tribulations, she was able to get through it. And you know, through God's help and everything, and I did it. And God helped a little bit, but I mostly did it. I helped myself. I did. Y'all know Miss Quad. She's her biggest fan. So, all of a sudden, she started talking about the women that have been influential in her life. And she was just like, you know, if it wasn't for these ladies, I would have, you know, I don't know what I would have done. I almost gave up on women. I gave up on sisterhood. I gave up on friendship. And she was giving all those props to the Sister Circle ladies. Meanwhile, you got the medicine ladies back here. Everybody except for Mariah, of course. And who else didn't show up? I think just Mariah wasn't invited. Yeah. So usually it's written somewhere in their contract that all the ladies have to come, even if they're not on good terms, you know, just to stir the drama up, you know, have a confrontation. But, you know, I guess this moment she actually was able to not have Mariah there. But anyway, so all the other ladies back there, and they just sitting there like, wow, like Contessa's just like, wow, like all these women that's inspired you and just done so much for you, and it's not the Married to Medicine ladies. Mind you, I know they fell out, and people come in and out of your life all the time. Sometimes you go months, weeks, years without speaking to people. And, you know, like, I get that, but it was just the way that she did it was kind of hurtful and rude, I would imagine. So all of a sudden, we see Eugene and Toya in their confessionals, and Eugene was just like, you know, well, let's just slowly back away and back out. So we saw Quad just pulling a whole bunch of other people up to the front, and her just telling, you know, I guess just explaining how much they've made an impact in her life, and she like literally kept kind of skipping over the Married to Medicine people, or at least it was edited to look that way. Okay, that could also be a thing, but we're just, all we can do is judge what we see, you know, and this is how they edit it, and this is what we're talking about. So we see Simone, Toya, and Eugene walking off. I thought the other ladies was going to leave too. So then she finally got along to the Married to Medicine ladies. The ladies who were still there was Jackie, Contessa, Heavenly. And so, you know, Quad, she was just like, where's Simone at? Where's Simone? And Contessa was just like, the ladies that's for you are here. And Quad was just like, oh. Then Quad was just like in her confessionals, oh, are you jealous because I didn't say your name first? Yada to the yada. Which means that, which says to me that Quad, you did that petty shit on purpose. You did. Now mind you, maybe the ladies of Sister Circle are that great, and you know, I'm sure they are. And you know, they may have had an impact in Quad's life, and I think that's beautiful. But I think it is convenient, the fact that, you know, Quad has something else besides Married to Medicine, and she has another like notch on her belt. And also being with Sister Circle is another job, and so, you know, I mean, when you're at a place that you actually love doing, when you're actually on a different platform, of course you're gonna put that higher than, and the people that work there higher than where you came from, because, you know, maybe in a way you feel like you've outgrown them or you're better than them. You know, I do think some of what Simone them say about Quad is true. I do think Quad is that kind of person that, you know, when she's on the up and up, she, you know, ain't got time for the girls. I do kind of get that vibe from Miss Quad. But, you know, like I was saying, I'm sure they're lovely, but the way the Quad should have did this so that nobody would have been offended was she just called each person up and had them stand in front, and then she just said collectively how much these people mean to me, and then just called their names. She didn't have to call their names and say a description on why they meant so much to them. She didn't have to do that, because y'all know Quad already long-winded. I'm ready to go. It's too much. You already done told me to stop talking and shut up and take the chicken wing out my mouth. Now you want me to sit here and hear you preach for 3 hours. Bye, Quad. You know? So, and I love you, but just like you told Simone that you got work in the morning, you ain't got time. Yeah, I got work in the morning. I got time. So, you know, that's the way that she should have done it, and just said that these are the people, my Sister Circle girls, my Married to Medicine girls, each one of you means so much to me, blah, blah, blah. But the Married to Medicine ladies probably still would have felt some kind of way because they were there first before the Sister Circle ladies. Who knows? Maybe it's a no-win kind of situation. But I just feel like that was, Quad should have thought that more out, and how she handled that. She should have took the other lady's feelings into account. It's not about who names you say at first. It's just about how you did it. You saved them for last, and you started with them. We know of you because of Married to Medicine, not because of Sister Circle. So it should have been handled way better. But maybe Quad didn't give a damn. Maybe that was her goal, to shade them, you know, in a way, in front of her new friends. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I do agree, Quad has been through a lot on the show and in life in general. But I don't think that Quad been through anything more or less what anybody else done been through. I don't know. We can talk about it in the comment section. Like I said, I love Miss Quad. You know, I ain't got no problem with nobody, really, on this show. I like all of them. I think they're all good for this show, for sure. They're all funny, entertaining. Most of them. But, yeah, I gotta call a thing, darling. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki. I'm out of breath. Mr. Chalaki on Google+. Follow me at IsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter. At IsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat. Chisking on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.